Good morning, Hugh, and welcome to the Hobart Chargers season launch with both the men and the women. And your mum and dad are here, the Premier Lara Giddings is here, and the Sports Minister Brian Waitman is here too. Welcome, and thank you very much for doing this.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Where are you at the moment?
We're in Houston. We've been in Houston. We're in Dallas tonight, but we're spending most of our time here in Houston. The end of our trip, we go to San Antonio to watch the Spurs and Portland, so I get to see Paddy play, but spending most of our time here in Houston.
Did you see the Houston Rockets?
Yeah, tonight. I went to my first ever NBA game, so it was crazy. It was a high-scoring game. It was like 130 to 120 something. One of the guys had a triple-double. A couple of guys had 30-odd points. We got the suites and got to do all this stuff like that. So it was definitely awesome for a first NBA game.
Did you learn anything from that game?
Yeah, for sure. Golden State has two pretty good guards, really good guards, Steph Curry and Monte Ellis. So we just sat there in awe. We were just watching it. It was crazy. It was awesome to be there, an awesome atmosphere too. How's
the US tour been going for you so far?
It's good. No, it's been a lot of fun. It's weird being the senior of the group for a change. I've always been the baby of every team, but now there's a couple of guys that were my age when I first came into the shoot, so kind of being the mentor for them and looking out for them has been very different because normally I'm in their shoes. But just being in the US, it's just so much fun. We've been so much shopping. The dollar's so good right now, so there's been so much shopping. What else? We've been fortunate enough. We got a lot of contacts here in America, so we've been to a lot of NBA facilities. Went to the Mavericks and watched Peja Stojakovic and Coron Butler work out. And then we came back and we visited the Houston facilities yesterday with Dave Patrick, DP. He's one of the scouts with the Rockets. So it was funny. We were just chilling in the locker rooms with and checking out the Rockets locker rooms, and we turn around and Luis Scola walks in a towel. And we're just like, "Oh, we better get out of here." It was crazy. It was just like, it's surreal. And then that night we're out for dinner and Steph Curry walks in. It's crazy to see an NBA guys just being around.
Tell me.
So it's been a lot of fun, and of course the games have been good too.
Good. Just go back a minute. You said to me you enjoyed being now the basically the oldest person. Are you enjoying a bit of a transition to leadership? What do you feel about all of a sudden assuming a leadership role there right now, even as young as you are?
I'm fortunate to come from Tassie. It's a smaller community, so I've always kind of been a leader with the Tassie stuff. It's just slowly it's kind of been stepping stones, moving up from Tassie to the Chute and to the Emus. I've been fortunate enough to captain the Emus groups with the under-19s, and fortunate enough to be nominated captain for this tour as well. So I guess I'm fortunate that I've had a few leadership things along the way, so I don't mind it. It's good. It's a good responsibility, and it's a good trait to have, I think, those leadership skills.
Tell me, how do you feel about coming back to play with the Hobart Chargers here? Because I'm excited, and I know the supporters are pumping. How do you feel?
Oh, I can't wait. It's just, we're so fortunate that it all fell into place. It's funny, Stu and I joked around about it for so long, and it's actually happening now. It's quite surreal, but it's just great. Like with Mum being a part of Lady Chargers, and obviously my girlfriend Alex being a part of Lady Chargers, and the game's been on a Friday night, so I get to spend the weekend at home and see the guys before I go to college, pretty much, because last year I was looking over when I was going to get a chance to come home and hang out with the family before I moved to college, and it didn't look like there was going to be many opportunities with the World Championships and all the rest of it, a lot of camps and having to be training in Canberra. So once, like I said, I'm grateful that the opportunity came up, and Hobart have given me an opportunity to play, and hopefully I can help the team. It's a shame that I won't be there for finals, but hopefully I'll get the guys in a good position and have a lot of fun and learn a lot of things too.
Good on you. Tell me, let's go back a little bit. Obviously you were born in Hobart and lived with Mum and Dad at Cremorne, but when did your interest in basketball start?
I've always played footy, and I was always Aussie rules since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. Started, I was kicking, got into footy, but I guess when you're young you try all sports. So with Mum being at the AIS for basketball, I want to give basketball a go, and I juggled both for so long. I went to nationals with footy and basketball, but I was fortunate enough. Marty offered me a trip to go to Italy, and that was kind of the first taste of overseas trips. And really, you can't really go overseas with AFL, maybe South Africa and Ireland, but I guess that was the turning point for me, getting a taste for travelling. I thought, well, basketball can take me all over the world, and they offered me the AIS scholarship, so it was something I just couldn't say no to that.
Tell me, obviously you've got quite a pedigree. I mean, obviously Mum has played a significant role in your life in basketball, and of course Dad with your personal life. But, you have another famous name, Peter Marquis, who was your grandfather, who I remember playing, and who, by the way, I was actually patron of the North Hobart Football Club for 25 years. What influence did the late Peter Marquis, your grandfather, have on your sporting career?
He's a great man.
Yeah.
He passed away probably 5 years ago now, and he definitely had a lot to do with my sport. I think I think he'd definitely be happy with the basketball stuff. I don't know if deep down he wanted me to play footy, but
Yeah, not full back, mate. You wouldn't be big enough for full back anyway.
yeah, no. Well, he was chunky. He was chunky Mark, so I haven't got his build. But no, he was a great man, and that's why I've decided to change to the number 3 to honour him. He wore number 3.
So you're actually using number 3 to honour him?
Yeah,
Well,
with the Chargers, and hopefully New Mexico. I've spoken to New Mexico, and they said they can get me number 3 as well. So
that's awesome.
yeah, I wore number 5 with my years at the Chukas. Mum wore number 5 at the AIS. So
What a combination. Tell me,
Yeah.
what is the one thing, just tell me one thing that your mum has said, or even Dad, and even your grandfather, that was fairly significant in your growth as a young man to where you are now.
Stay ahead of the pack. Dad tells me that every single day, every message before I go, and he'll say, "Stay ahead of the pack." I guess that's just what I live by.
Yeah.
Just staying ahead and always being one step ahead of opposition. When you're not working, your opposition is, just things like that. But it's always been stay ahead of the pack, always be the leader and the best, kind of be the best player. And I guess come from Tassie as well. It doesn't come easily. You have to work hard. Come from a small state. So when you see Paddy Mills come from ACT and stuff like that, like you can do it. You can definitely do it. So definitely stay ahead of the pack's been what I've been drilled for, since I've been playing sport.
Tell me about AIS. Have you enjoyed your experience there? I guess it was hard being away from home, but what have you got out of AIS?
It's crazy. It's like when you first get there, the first thing they say is your time goes quickly, and it's scary that my 4 years are going to be up in a few months' time. It's something that I've done for so long, and I wanted to do for so long before I even got to the institute, was to be there. But I've obviously taken a lot out of it. A lot has happened since I've been there. It's been 4 long and hard years. Fortunate enough to finish school this year, so I can put all my time and effort into basketball before the World Championships instead of being at school. I was at school for 3 years, so like I said, I was just watching one of my best friends from the AIS, Brock Modem, on TV right now here at Washington State. So it's exciting seeing all my ex-teammates doing so well, and now getting the opportunity to go over there and do what they're doing too. But yeah, with the AIS, it's certainly given me with the TIS and then the AIS, it's given me the foundation and the tools to hopefully continue and have a pretty successful career.
Are your aspirations to go to the USA to play there, Hugh?
Yeah.
College or NBA or both?
Well, college is pretty much the stepping stone to the NBA, the ultimate dream. A few guys have gone through the NBL system, but being in the US and being in the US system with college, or high school and college, it's a lot easier to be seen and recognised by the NBA and by the scouts and all the rest of it. So going to college is what I want to do to hopefully get my name out in the NBA in a few years.